Hello my buddies! Welcome to a setup video with Kim Tech. My name is Kim. Today we'll be unboxing and setting up the Reencle Prime Food Waste Composter. This composter, you can actually put it inside your home to compost food waste and transform it into a powerful fertilizer. If you're eager to get this up and running, you can jump straight to the setup section with the timestamp in the description box below. If not, let's get on with the unboxing. After you've taken the Reencle Prime out of the box, remove the compost starter and shovel from the tank. It's worth noting that you may want to place this composter at a place where you can fully open the large lid to its full potential. You may not need to open the large lid all the time, but in case you do, because say you have a large batch of scraps to dump in and don't want to spill, then you don't need to move this guy to a different location to do so. Because when the Reencle Prime sits on my kitchen counter, the small lid barely opens all the way. Anyway, to start, get a quarter or a flathead screwdriver. You'll know why in a bit. Okay, now peel the tape off of the carbon filter that is attached to the back of the compost tank. Be careful though, because the carbon filter will fall off since nothing except the 2 strands of tape are holding it to the compost tank. Unwrap the carbon filter from the plastic and peel off the yellow stickers. Be careful here as well because the bits of the carbon filter will fall out and your hands and or the surface that you're doing this on may get dirty. Insert the carbon filter feet into the slots and attach the filter against the back of the composter. This is where you will need the quarter or the flathead screwdriver. Since I was in a pinch, I used a binder clip. Anyway, use it to screw the lock in clockwise to lock the carbon filter in place. Then plug the power in your Reencle. You can turn it on now or after you've put the compost starter and water into the tank, which is in the next couple of steps here. Open the large lid. I know the image from the Reencle guide sheet shows opening the small lid, but I find that it keeps closing on me within 7 to 8 seconds and is a bit small to work with if I have a big pile. So just open the large lid and leave it open to make it easier for yourself. Then open the compost starter bag and empty the content in the composter. Next, pour in 1.5 to 1.8 liter or 50 to 60 ounces of clean water. Close the lid, and if you haven't turned it on already, then power it on and wait 18 to 24 hours for the microorganisms to activate. After 3 hours, this was what the inside of my Reencle looked like. It already started looking like compost. After 18 to 24 hours, you can start adding food waste into the composter. After 21 hours, my content got a bit dry looking. You can see from the edges that the material is a bit lighter in color, which I think is a bit better for it to be a bit dry than wet and potentially have mold growing inside the composter. Reencle recommends adding carbs or protein without bones for the initial 2 to 3 days. I recommend opening the large lid during this step as well. Although you can use the automatic sensor on the front of the Reencle Prime to open the small lid, it doesn't work that well for me. At the 27th hour, I dumped a bunch of scraps in and the microbes started their big feast. And if you don't have either carbs or protein like me, then you can throw in what you have based on their list of acceptable food waste. For large scraps, consider chopping them down. I put in a large onion skin for my test, but the smaller the scraps, the better and easier it is for the microbes to break them down. It's worth noting the following. When the large lid is open, the Reencle will chime. Once you're done pouring in your large batches of scraps, then just close the large lid and the chime will go away. Also, when the lid is open, whether it's the small or large lid, the stirring rod will temporarily stop for safety. It will automatically begin again, stirring again when the lid closes. Follow the manual's acceptable and unacceptable food lists. Although the user manual that comes with the Reencle has infographics on the acceptable and unacceptable food that you can throw into the Reencle, I find the infographics on their what you can and cannot put in Reencle article more helpful because it also lets you know the food that would take longer to decompose, so more than 24 hours. Such food includes pizza crust, watermelon rinds, stems, roots, and etc. I'm surprised to see cucumbers here though, since the internal flesh is quite soft in my opinion. I would think meat would take longer to decompose versus cucumbers. But okay, guess I will see as I add them to the Reencle. As noted earlier, please cut up large scraps such as banana peels, watermelon rinds. The smaller, the better. Now that we're done with the setup, I'm going to spend some quality time with the Reencle Prime Home Composter. So please stay tuned to hear what I have to say about it in a future video. Hope you all find this video helpful. If you do, please click the thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it down below. Thank you again for watching this video and have yourself a nice day or night wherever you are, my buddies. Until next time, bye!